Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who vetoes bills? The President. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. We elect a president for how many years? Four. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians.